Hannah Murray on TRE in the afternoon.
Humpday Happenings!
Yes, it is time for Humpday Happenings with Franny Catz. How are we?
I'm so happy.
Good. That's what I like to hear.
Do you like how I didn't elaborate? I just was like, that's just what I am.
No, I'm kind of on tenterhooks waiting for you to elaborate.
No, I mean, I'm so happy. The sun is shining. I like every single one of my family members today, which, you know, is quite rare.
That's
especially
nice.
when I have 4 children.
Yeah.
I like them all today.
Oh, that's good.
And I've already been on the beach and back this morning. I mean, I know it's already 5 o'clock, but still, that in our eyes is a real win for the day.
Yeah, it sounds like a good day. You haven't got tan lines as well. I'm impressed with that.
Thank you. I've been really thinking about it a lot. You know, it really goes into my tanning work schedule to keep the tan lines away. Do you think I come across as smug in the summer holidays?
No, definitely not.
No,
you've got the Von Trapp family to take care of. You're doing a great job.
Oh yeah, actually, yeah, you're right. It is also very difficult.
If you can take 5 minutes out to have a little sunbathe, you go for it, girl.
Thank you. I made a bracelet today. That's my other huge summertime hobby.
Well done.
Is making bracelets. I can make you one if you want.
I'd love that.
Okay.
Yeah,
I'll do that.
That was quite enthusiastic, wasn't it?
No, I love that. I'm happy to do it for you. I like enthusiasm goes a long way. I feel better about it.
So the one that you made today, is that one for you to wear to add to your collection, or is it a present,
yes.
or it's one for you?
It's one for me because we went to our favourite beach day because it's also our last day here. And so I made one of the colours that I could see from where I was sitting. So it was a nice brown of the rocks, a nice green and blue of the ocean. And I made a bracelet for that. And so it's a really good one. And that's going to be my summer bracelet. And then all others that I make will have to be for everyone else.
Okay.
So really do I get to actually make one for myself. So it's quite nice.
Oh, nice. Oh, well, I look forward to receiving mine. Thank you very much.
Okay. You're welcome.
So some news from the last week or so. Harry Styles collapsed on stage at Wembley, but then made a joke about it. He's okay, people.
He's absolutely fine. So he does this thing famously. He does, at the end of his show, sort of spits water out of his mouth. I don't know if you see a lot of people doing that on stage. It's quite a thing. Okay. And it's just like, woo, you know, just like a woo moment. And they spit loads of water out. So he did
gross.
Just that.
So it
is a little bit gross.
Yeah. I bet there's people in the audience with their mouth open hoping to catch some of it, which is even more gross.
100%. I mean, to be honest, I'd catch a celebrity spit just for fun, you know, and just so I can talk about it at a dinner party.
Just because it makes a good story.
I told you I'm going to see John Legend on the 20th of July.
You're hoping he spits
maybe I'll
at
try
you.
and catch his spit, and then I'll say to people in a dinner party, I've once eaten John Legend's spit.
Yeah. I mean, it's a good...
And I won't elaborate.
No.
The other one I don't elaborate on.
It's a good conversation starter, I suppose. Unless you end up with hepatitis, then not so great.
Not so great, no, I'll take precaution.
Okay.
So yeah, he did choke though, so not the best. I think he need to. It's a whale trick. It's called, because obviously whales spurt out water, and his attempt at the whale trick fell short in this instance. This was on Thursday last week, so he choked. And it was quite obvious that he was choking, but no one came to his aid. So everyone in the studio is obviously watching him, and then everyone backstage is also watching him. Not in the studio, sorry, in the stadium. He chokes and then sort of bends forwards and then just falls over and is just lying on his back, sort of choke, laughing. It does seem quite light-hearted.
Okay.
But it is also just one of those where he might not be able to catch his breath for 15 minutes. You know, everyone's had that moment.
Yes.
Where you're like, I can't actually stop choking, you know? Anyway, he then just stands up and that's it. Luckily, that's the end of the whole show. But he doesn't manage to say anything, probably because he can't. But yeah, no one helped him. That's the funny part.
That's so weird. So is there a trick to this whale? What did you call it? Whale spitting?
It's the whale trick.
The whale trick. Because I think if I had water in my mouth and just kind of spat it out, it wouldn't go very far and it wouldn't look very nice or dramatic.
So you know when you use a hose at home, let's say you're watering the plants.
Yes, I do.
And if you put your finger over the end, it goes into like a
I also
panoramic.
do this. Yeah.
Okay, good. So imagine that's what you're going to do with your lips. So they're going to be almost closed, but you're going to use full force, and therefore it's going to come out at all angles from your mouth. And that is the whale trick.
I don't think I'd be able to do it. It looks like when you played flute. I remember my friend had a flute, and it's not just blowing into a flute. You have to go like as if you've got false teeth, kind of.
I played the flute.
Oh, well, you'd be fine. You'd probably do the whale trick then. Practice it.
I might try, but I'm nervous that I might choke because that does sound right up my street.
Oh, okay.
People were worried, though, that he'd had a stroke because it was also the heat wave during that day. So everyone was like, oh, my gosh. It was 36 degrees in the stadium. So obviously he was hot. And yet still no one came to check.
I was going to say his team can't have been that worried because nobody... Or they were just like too busy like watching the football on their phones or something. So maybe nobody was paying attention.
That's probably a theme of the week.
Yeah. Okay.
Those people, everything's just going by because it's World Cup.
Yeah.
Full stop.
But Harry Styles is okay, so that's good. Something which is getting a lot of pre-release buzz is Elle, which is the coming-of-age prequel to Legally Blonde.
Do you know what? This stuff fills my cup.
Okay.
That's all I'm going to say. It really does. I love a remake. Okay? Love it. I'm all over it. Give me a throwback and I'm suddenly a child again and I'm loving. I loved Legally Blonde. I love everything about it.
I
still do the bend and snap. Do you still do the bend and snap?
Yeah, bend and snap, yeah.
Right? The only thing is, this came out actually today. So it's been the premiere and everything. It came out on Prime today, so you can actually watch it. It's not got great reviews.
Okay.
Which is awful. But some people, a lot of people, I was about to say some, a lot, are saying it's tedious and boring. But then, the BBC said it was a pink delight. So I'm going to go with that because I'm probably definitely going to watch it anyway.
Yeah.
But what bothers me is it's not actually really Legally Blonde. It's just her, but it's a whole different storyline. So it's set in the 90s still, but basically her dad botches a nose job, a celebrity person's nose job. That's why they were wealthy back in the day. And they have to move to Seattle and she has to go to a normal school. And that's like the premise.
Okay.
But then there's critics are really like eagling. Is that a word?
I don't know. It sounded Go with it.
Right? Eagling in on things that they're doing that's wrong. So obviously it's set in the 90s and they're saying it shows a lot of cultural blind spots because Kurt Cobain would have just died a year earlier and not one of Elle's Nirvana-loving friends seemed to be aware of it. So obviously
that's a big mistake.
Huge. And also they use terms such as victim blaming, which is very Gen Z.
Definitely.
And definitely not. I never said victim blaming back in my teens in the 90s.
No, absolutely
I was even
not.
Early teens, definitely never came up, wasn't a thing. So yeah, huge sort of, I don't know whether they've tried to make it for today so that young people still watch it, but let's be honest, it's just us. It's just the millennials watching it again, let's be honest.
Oh, that's a shame.
So,
I mean,
yeah,
I don't get how people miss stuff like that. I mean, obviously, I'm used to interviewing authors who are checking things like this all the time. You have to be so authentic with your writing because people will be so quick to pick you up on it. And that's such a, I mean, that should be such an obvious thing. Yeah, Nirvana were massive. Kurt Cobain's death was huge. And if you've got Nirvana fans in the 90s in a film, somebody should have gone, hold on a sec, when did he die? We need to... wow. I mean, that's... Big mistake.
I know. Justin, I will still watch it.
Yeah, no, same. Just, will you watch it first and tell me whether it's good or not, and then I'll decide.
Okay. Okay, great.
Justin Bieber was booed recently at the NHL draft. That's a shame.
Well, it was all a bit sad, really, because, everyone seemed to be really finding it funny that he was being booed. I just thought it was really mean.
Yeah.
He is like a huge Toronto Maple Leafs. They are obviously part of the NHL. I'm obviously not And then it's not obvious, actually, I could be, but I am not an NHL person. I don't follow any sort of American or Canadian football, whatever. But anyway.
NHL's hockey, isn't it? National Hockey League.
That's even better. Yes, There you go. Which actually I should do after my favourite new TV show, which is all about school hockey players.
Exactly.
But he gets hugely booed. They invite him up on stage because it's the draft pick, and he introduces the new guy who's like joining their team for this year, and it's a huge deal. He's called Gavin McKenna. And everyone's like, well, it really downplayed Gavin. It didn't. He was literally all over Gavin, being like, oh my gosh, thank you for joining the Maple Leafs. And he's always talked about them. Even I know about the Maple Leafs because of Justin Bieber.
Okay, fair enough.
Because obviously I'm a huge Justin Bieber fan. And he was just being booed repeatedly. He's like there with his microphone being like, what's up, guys? How you doing? And they're just like, boo. It seems a bit negative, a bit non-team playery, and actually just a bit random. Like, why do you hate him?
Yeah. Don't like that. I don't like booing at all. I mean, talking about the World Cup, that happens. There'll be people in the crowd, and I know it's a thing with football, but it doesn't mean it's okay. Yeah. If someone's got the ball, either a player that people decide they don't like or even anyone from the opposing team, I just think booing is horrible. It should be saved for pantomime, and that's it.
Yes, because it's funny in pantomime, because you have to boo.
You're encouraged to do it.
He's on their team. He's part of the fans. That's like fair enough if he was known to be a completely other team, huge fan, and then he's introducing their team's guy, fine. Yeah. But not in this scenario. It doesn't even work. It doesn't make sense. No, and I'm annoyed.
Don't like it. Yeah, I understand that. I'm annoyed too. Taylor and Travis wedding countdown. This is very exciting for people who are excited.
I love that, for people who are excited. So remember when I said that it might be at Madison Square Gardens, but it wasn't confirmed?
I'm so glad you clarified what MSG was, because my brain's just going monosodium glutamate. I don't get it. What is MSG other Chinese than something food they put in Chinese food? Okay, Madison Square Gardens. I'm with you.
Madison Square Gardens, I did this whole thing about it a while back. It's like a month ago. And I'm like, it can't be, but it's genius if it is, but also it can't be. Surely not. Well, they've cordoned off Madison Square Gardens. There are like huge amounts of police everywhere, like major security. There's huge trucks being loaded, unloaded. Interestingly, they laid a red carpet and then also removed it. So there's reports saying that she's being a bridezilla. There's also reports just saying it's there to trick us. So, I mean, it's all over the place. But there's pictures of really interesting bits, because basically everything that's going in is going in boxes, so we can't actually see anything. But some of the boxes read garden party. So that's curious, isn't it?
Yeah.
Another lorry, inside the lorry, or actually truck, because we're in America. Inside the truck, there was a sign saying, return to Nashville, which is another kind of hint that it's probably something to do with them. But it is very much countdown. As I said earlier, it is very much her thing to throw a big 4th of July party. There are talks that it's going to be on July 3rd. I don't know why. I guess maybe because it turns midnight and then it's the 4th of July. I'm not sure. But that's the style we're looking at. Apparently 1,100 people have been invited and confirmed to be attending.
I mean, that's a lot.
Sorry, but are you married?
Yes.
When you do a wedding, how taxing is it to say hello to everyone?
Yeah, a lot. You want to try and enjoy your wedding and not just be like, hi, thank you for coming. Hi, thank you for coming. Hi, you know what I mean?
Yes.
I only had 130. I had 133 people to say hello to, and that was fine.
Yeah. Yeah, it's fine, right? I had 18. I still thought, oh my gosh, I hope I said hello to everyone. Because also everyone kind of says the same thing as well. Like, you look amazing, your dress is amazing. Where's it from? So you've also got these like standard answers that you're rolling out as well. We're also wanting to have fun. How are they going to talk to 1,100 people in the same evening?
I don't think they will. I think there'll be people that will be ignored.
Yeah, it seems like a bit of a business transaction. Have you ever been to a wedding where the love's lacking in the room because really it's more of a show-off thing?
Yeah. Often it's friends of the parents. Oh, they need to invite their business associates and things like that, and the bride and groom don't even know who they are. I think that's weird.
Well, imagine being them. Who's
Yeah.
she got to invite? Does she have to invite Joe Biden because she really backed him? Like, is he going?
Oh,
I
it'd
don't
be
know.
funny to see. I want to know who gets the job, whether it's like an important journalists or whether it's like interns who are told to go and stand outside Madison Square Garden for the next 5 days, taking photos and making notes of anything and anyone they see.
Okay, they've probably got an army of interns, but then like 3 huge people who miss nothing. You know, they're known for getting major intel, bribery, all sorts, you know?
Yeah.
We're talking corrupt paparazzi.
Yeah. I think it would be quite a fun job, as long as you were paid for it, to just like stand around and there's a guy with a plant. They're bringing coffees in. You know what I mean? It would be quite fun.
Good. Do you think they get like, are they able to go and buy a coffee as well, like a donut? Because then
I hope so. They need
on
to,
expenses.
everyone needs to eat.
Yeah, but that'd be really great. That is a great job.
Yeah.
I get my coffee, my donut. I'm watching what's going on. I'm trying to put the pieces together. It's
Yeah.
like being a mini detective.
It would.
Maybe
It
we
would
should
be really
get it.
fun. We should.
Yeah.
We should. Let's look into and see if we can get a job like that. Anne Hathaway is expecting a surprise third child. Who's it a surprise
Yes.
to?
Well, it wasn't her idea. You know, it just happened. It's happenstance. She finished, and then here she is with the third. So yeah, she's got 2 sons already with her husband, ages 10 and 6. So another big jump down to number 3. But she's very happy at the ripe old age of 43, and she looks great, to be
Yeah,
honest.
she does. Fair play.
She's got 5 movies coming out this year.
5 in a year.
In 1 year. So think how busy she's been. I was trying to work out how you manage, one, to have 2 kids. 10 and 6 are still young, right?
Yeah.
How are you having 2 kids, filming 5 movies? I'm assuming they weren't all filmed over the same year, but they do normally try and push these things out quick. One of them I know is that musical that took a lot, like it was in production quite a while. So maybe let's say she filmed that 2 years ago. But still, that's a lot of lines to learn, isn't it?
Oh gosh, yeah. And I guess if she's so busy, that's why she maybe like forgot that she was pregnant, and it was all a big surprise because, you know, she kind of didn't really know where she was, and yeah.
I'm impressed she had time to make the baby.
Well, exactly.
You know?
She probably forgot
That
she
had
did.
to have happened.
Yeah.
It's true. That's true.
Yeah.
So, yeah, thrilled. Apparently, it's her husband that holds down the fort at home. So she's the busy worker schedule person, and he's the one who's just holding it down. And she says, like, he's an angel because he does it all.
Oh, love that. Good for him.
Yeah, very cute. They've been together for ages, which is good for celebs.
Yeah, that is nice to see. We only have time for one more story. Pick it.
Okay, I think we have to talk about Katy Perry's career being over.
Okay, this is a shame. I quite like her. I've had a few of her albums.
Yeah, so she's released a new song. Do you even know about it?
No.
No, that's it. Do you like my tone? I'm ending on a low.
Yeah, I can hear.
But it really ruined my day. It really ruined my day. So she's done a huge, big budget music video, brand new single. No one has listened to it. Didn't make it into the top 200 on Spotify.
That's so weird.
The highest it's made it anywhere is in number 127 in Brazil. And that's really only because she performed it in Brazil recently on a tour that she did. But not in the UK, nowhere. No one's interested. And even her fans are saying, like, I think the ship sailed.
That's
like,
so weird.
Because also when you're a fan, right?
Yeah,
like,
exactly.
I think it was the astronaut thing. It's ruined everything for her. She really fell off the wagon when she tried to be an astronaut, and people were like, why are you going up to space?
Yeah. Yeah, I guess. I mean, I don't. Or this could be the best publicity ever, because my first thought is, I need to hear it and see if it's bad or why it hasn't been thought of. So if this is going around the world as a story that nobody's heard it hasn't done well, I think a lot of people go, I need to hear it. Is it really that bad? And then maybe it will climb up the charts.
And also, because she spent so much money on the music video, again, you're like, maybe I should watch it to see how on earth this could have gone so badly. Do you know, you're right. Sadly, I still haven't listened to it, and I already knew about this, so it hasn't worked on me.
Okay.
But I've never been a Katy Perry fan, whereas you actually have.
Okay.
So maybe that's why.
Well, if I remember to listen to it tomorrow, I will.
Okay. Good luck.
Thank you very much. Thank you, Franny Catz, for today's Humpday Happenings. Always fun, always a pleasure. Have a wonderful week ahead. Look after the Rugrats, and we'll catch up next week.
See you soon.
Bye.